Vulva injuries, what to do and what not to do. Hey everyone! Today we're diving into a topic that's often shrouded in mystery and, let's be honest, a bit of awkwardness. Vulva injuries. Yes, you heard me right. It's a subject that doesn't get enough airtime, but it's super important to talk about. So, let's break it down in an engaging, relatable way while also keeping it informative. First off, let's clarify what we mean by vulva injuries. The vulva is the external part of the female genitalia, and it can be susceptible to various types of injuries. These can range from minor cuts and abrasions to more serious issues like infections or allergic reactions. And while it might not be the topic of your average dinner conversation, it's crucial to know what can happen, and more importantly, what not to do if you find yourself in a situation where you've experienced a vulva injury. Let's start with the basics. If you've ever had a little mishap, whether it was from a rough encounter during intimacy, a bike ride gone wrong, or even just an unfortunate slip in the shower, the first thing to remember is, don't panic. Yes, it can be uncomfortable and even a bit scary, but most vulva injuries are manageable with the right care. Now, one of the biggest mistakes people make is ignoring the injury. If you notice pain, swelling, or unusual discharge, it's crucial to pay attention. Your body is trying to tell you something. Ignoring these signs can lead to more severe complications, such as infections. So, if something feels off, don't brush it aside. It's always better to err on the side of caution. When it comes to treating a vulva injury, there are definitely some things you should avoid. First and foremost, don't use harsh soaps or products that are heavily scented. The vulva is sensitive, and using anything that can irritate it can exacerbate the injury. Stick to gentle, unscented cleansers and avoid douching. Your body has its own way of cleaning itself, and douching can disrupt that natural balance. Another common mistake is attempting to self-diagnose. Sure, the internet is a treasure trove of information, but it can also be a minefield of misinformation. If you're unsure about the severity of your injury, or if it's not healing properly, don't hesitate to reach out to a healthcare professional. They can provide the right guidance and treatment options tailored to your specific situation. Now, let's talk about what to do if you find yourself with a vulva injury. First, clean the area gently with warm water and a mild soap. Pat it dry with a clean towel and avoid any vigorous rubbing. If there's swelling or discomfort, applying a cold compress can help soothe the area. And if you're dealing with pain, over-the-counter pain relief can be your friend, but always follow the recommended dosage. If you notice any signs of infection, like increased redness, swelling, or pus, don't wait too long to seek medical attention. Infections can escalate quickly, and you want to catch them early. And remember, it's perfectly okay to talk about these things. Your healthcare provider is there to help you, not judge you. Now, let's touch on prevention. While we can't avoid every possible injury, there are ways to minimize the risk. If you're engaging in activities that could lead to injury, like cycling or certain sports, wearing appropriate protective gear can make a huge difference. And when it comes to intimacy, communication with your partner is key. Make sure you're both on the same page about comfort levels and boundaries. Lastly, let's break the stigma. Talking about vulva injuries shouldn't be taboo. The more we share our experiences and knowledge, the more we empower ourselves and others. So, if you've had a vulva injury or know someone who has, don't hesitate to share your story. It can help someone else feel less alone and more informed. So, there you have it. A rundown on vulva injuries, what to do and what not to do. Remember, your body is your own, and taking care of it should always be a priority. Be aware, be informed, and never hesitate to reach out for help when you need it. Thanks for tuning in, and take care of yourselves.